We welcome you back inside the beautiful Walker Convocation Center on the campus of West Virginia State University in Institute, West Virginia, where we are bringing you live coverage of the 2024 Mountain East Conference Women's Volleyball Tournament, and we are getting set for match number 2, and that will feature defending champion, and I guess you could say all-time champion, Wheeling University, getting set to go up against West Virginia Wesleyan. Since the Mountain East Conference was formed in 2013, Wheeling has been the champions each and every year. We just had a match between the University of Charleston and Fairmont UC, winning that one 3-1. UC won the first set 25-19. Fairmont came back, took the second set 25-23, 25-21 win in the third set for the Golden Eagles, and they take the fourth set 25-12 to come out with the victory, and so they advance to the semifinals for the first time since 2022. Greetings from Institute, along with veteran Ravenswood High School volleyball coach Chris Michael and our outstanding crew of Mark Martin. Delighted to have you with us as we get set to bring you the second of 7 matches over the next 3 days, and this one has the top team from the north in Wheeling University in at 23-9, 12-2 in the Mountain East Conference, going up against West Virginia Wesleyan at 15-14 and 5-10 in the MEC. And Chris, as we look at what unfolded in that first match, very competitive. Charleston just seemed to kind of wear down Fairmont toward the end there, and they advance. And now we get a chance to see what has just been a juggernaut of a program in women's volleyball at the D2 level, not only in the Mountain East Conference, but in NCAA Division II. And this program winning a national championship under Christy Benner, who's now in her 23rd season, and she'll go up against Nancy Wheeler in her 5th season, guiding the program there at West Virginia Wesleyan.
Yeah, anytime you get to see an elite program, that's exciting. I'm looking forward to watching them. You know, if they're not right here in our neck of the woods, so to get to see them in person, somebody that's that dominant, I'm really excited about this opportunity to see this program and see what they've got. And can Wesleyan, elevate their game to try to hang around here in this particular match? I'm sure that it's a big challenge for them, but I would think they're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think if you are Wesleyan, maybe you come into this somewhat of the David and Goliath outlook, and hey, let's be that team that finally ends this incredible run of Wheeling University.
Yeah, I think if you're Wesleyan, you just have to approach this with small things like, hey, let's compete. Can we take a set, right? Let's make this a first great set. Let's see if we can get a set. And can we compete deep into sets? Because I would be, really emphasizing with my team, the longer we compete and the longer this match goes, the more pressure shifts to the team that's supposed to win. So that would be my main message, and I'm sure they're thinking about it in that way.
University of Charleston will get the winner of this match here coming up. So Wheeling had 2 first-teamers in Riley Kendall and Carly Neeson, who had been the player of the year in back-to-back seasons, and they also have the freshman of the year in Olivia Batch, and they have 2 second-teamers in Kate Wilking and Maddie Winters. And Winters, a young lady I know you're very familiar with, Chris, out of her days at Magnolia High School. Great athlete.
Absolutely great athlete. We actually played against them on a neutral site in a quad. Yeah, she's a really good player. There's actually several players from West Virginia on both of these rosters, which is really neat. We have a lot of talent here in West Virginia. I think more people need to realize that.
So it will be Wesleyan and Wheeling getting set here in our second match inside the Walker Convocation Center. Again, West Virginia State winning the regular season crown, and thus they are the hosts here for this great event in the Mountain East Conference. We'll come back. We'll talk more about this showdown between Wheeling and Wesleyan here on MEC TV.
For 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, We live here, proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the Health Plan, here for you.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have.
No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
It's that time of year again when things start to cool down. But here at Yes Chevy and Yes Ford, the dealer is not heating up. I'm Keith Powell, and I want to help you lower your current monthly payment, have a down payment that's just $99, and get a lifetime warranty with fast and easy credit approval. That's right, don't freeze up over huge down payments. You can ride away for just $99 today. Get pre-approved at KeithSaysYes.com. Only at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
Back here inside the Walker Convocation Center, along with Coach Chris Michael, our great crew, I'm Mark Martin. Delighted to have you with us. Coverage of this Mountain East Conference Women's Volleyball Tournament being produced by Video Productions in conjunction with the MEC. Butch Mounts, our executive producer. Robbie Mounts is our producer director today. Great to have those guys with us and our wonderful crew. Reed Amos is the commissioner of the Mountain East Conference, one of the best in the country, no doubt about it. Very unfortunate prior to this match for West Virginia Wesleyan. They have lost Liz Grassless and junior from Manhattan, and Grassal's, forgive me, Liz Grassal's, a junior from Manhattan, injured during pre-match warm-ups.
Yeah, it was, I saw it happen there on the side. I think maybe a ball, errant ball coming across the net, maybe stepped on it and rolled her ankle. Maybe that's kind of what it looked like from here. I've seen that a few times over the years. You always hate that for an athlete, doesn't even get to step out on the court and compete at the biggest moment. So my heart goes out to that kid for sure. Hopefully that injury ends up being more on the minor side of things.
And you always hate to say it in this way, but the one good thing about it is she's just a junior.
Yeah.
So her career can continue. 95 kills on the season, 36 digs for Wesleyan, guided by Nancy Wheeler, who is in her 5th season at the helm. She's also the Associate Athletic Director at West Virginia Wesleyan. And again, Christy Benner in her 23rd season, 720 career wins, and she reached number 70 this season against Malone back on September 17th. And not only has she just had this phenomenal career coaching volleyball, but she is the all-time winningest coach among all sports at Wheeling and just remarkable what she has put together. And again, all these championships since the Mountain East Conference was formed in 2013, Chris.
Yeah, it's really hard to believe. That kind of sustainability is just so rare at any level. And, maybe people don't understand. There's a lot of good players in this conference, and so it's really difficult to sustain that level of success. And so, I mean, you got to give her a lot of credit for being able to identify talent, to be able to coach that talent, and to be able to, get into the mindset of these kids to perform at the highest level when it matters the most. And that all of that is impressive.
Well, this sport just continues to grow leaps and bounds. I mean,
Yes.
What are we right now? 3 professional volleyball leagues in the United States.
Yes, it has grown tremendously in the last decade for sure. I've been mentioning that to people over and over and over again. Volleyball has grown at all levels. I mean, it's all over ESPN, ESPN2 now. I mean, you can turn on any given time and watch a volleyball match, which would have been unheard of whenever I first started coaching at Ripley High School, in the late 90s. So, yeah, it's an exciting sport when you get two, good teams going and athletes that can really jump and swing and dig. So I'm happy that the sport has elevated to this point, and I think it's just going to continue to do that. I don't think it's done.
Well, Wheeling not only trying to win the championship once again, but you win this particular tournament, and then there's going to be a very good chance they would host the Atlantic Regional as the road to the NCAA Division II National Championship Tournament rolls along.
Yeah, and obviously that's a big deal. I mean, when you're getting to compete at that level, and if you can host and you don't have to get in a van, get on a plane, and travel, and you get to kind of be more in your routine. I mean, athletes and coaches were creatures of habit, and so it's nice to kind of have that routine, and so that would obviously be big time for them.
We saw Nancy Wheeler giving her team some final instructions, and now it's Christy Benner and her crew chatting it over. Got Coach Benner just letting her kids do their thing as she just kind of walks away there, and her husband Matt is an assistant coach, and it's a great program and 2 great schools. I'll tell you what, I've been to both these schools, and just beautiful, beautiful campuses. And in fact, I was just at Wesleyan here not too long ago. It was time to go look at some leaves, and so that's the part of the country that you want to do so here in the great state of West Virginia. The Mountain East Conference, and we are set for our second match here, and now it's time to meet our participants, and we head across the way here at the Walker Convocation Center.
It's an unusual moment. Taking a team picture, right before you play a match compared to afterwards. It's different, but deserved, obviously.
Buckle.
Oh, thank you.
Has Number 2 in this 2024 Mountain East Conference Women's Volleyball Tournament, along with veteran coach Chris Michael and our great crew. I'm Mark Martin, delighted to be with you. BJ Willard will be Ref 1, Christy Altop, Referee 2. Eric Allen will be on the line, along with Megan Mitchell, our scorekeeper, Lori Stahara. Wesleyan. Well, you talk about tournament time, you always hear the word Sweet 16. They like to get that 16th win here today, and boy, what a big undertaking, but they are ready for the challenge to face off with this outstanding Wheeling University program.
Yeah, they should not be nervous at all. It should just be like, you know, all pressure is on the team that's supposed to win, so they should be very loose and very energetic and see what they can give them here early. I mean, you know, that's really all there is to it.
The last match for Wesleyan defeated Davison Elkins 3-2. These teams met in Buchanan on the Wesleyan campus October 11th. Wheeling took that one 3-0, 25-17, 25-11. And another 25-17 score in the third set. Opening serve will go to Wheeling. And we are underway here at the Walker Convocation Center. That was Neeson on the serve, and you know, what a career she has had.
Yeah, right off the bat, a hitting error for Wesleyan. They're not going to be able to do much of that. Good comeback, though. She shook off that hitting error and put one right in the opposite corner.
Yeah, Olivia Albrecht, a sophomore who, by the way, is from Wheeling.
Okay.
So big opportunity for her here to meet up with the hometown team, but in the serving error by the Bobcats.
Yeah, there's a hitting error and a serving error. Again, you're just not going to be able to do that against a team of this caliber. You've got to really play your best at this point, obviously.
Riley Kendall on the serve here. Nice dig there.
Ouch.
By Chai Pate.
That's a violation. Center violation mark on the setter. The pass took her into the net. She stepped completely over the center line. You can step on it, but once your foot goes completely on the other side of it, that is a center line violation. Point to Wheeling.
Early 3-0 lead there as you get another look at it. Nice job for Wesleyan by Sarah McCall out of Elizabeth, Pennsylvania. Here right in front of us. Here's a good look at Riley Kendall out of Westerville, Ohio. Westerville Central High School.
Man, that's 3. I don't think that got blocked. I think that was all tape. I think that's 3 hitting errors so far on Wesleyan, plus the center line violation and a missed serve. That's all 5 of Wheeling's points.
Kendall ready to serve once more. Going skyward there again is, that time it was Brooke Axe, the sophomore from York, PA, but just can't get the things to happen there.
No, another hitting error. That ball wasn't even up there at the white part. Just a miss hit.
6-1 lead here for Wheeling. Good job there by Kendall. And then Neeson. Well, Neeson, graduate student, went to Roger Bacon High School.
It was a great shot down the line. We preach that at Ravenswood all the time. We try to use the one zone the line as much as possible. It's hard to defend, and that was well done by Wheeling to use it.
Maddie Winters, strong hit there, and that will drop for the Bobcats.
Hey, there the Bobcats using the line. Excuse me. So both teams being effective down the line.
Faith Grafton out of East Liverpool, Ohio. Freshman on the serve here. Strong hit there by Samantha Comer. Gallion, Ohio.
Good call by the up official. That was 4 contacts. That ball did not get blocked. That is the 4th hitting error early on.
From Malaya Goral. So we got a couple of liberos they like to use here. Goral, the second to enter the game. Bobcats with the point.
Yeah, it was strange to see Dennison out there hitting on the power. I'm so used to seeing her hit from the middle when she had her playing days there at Philip Barber. But great line shot by her.
And that Philip Barber school that you speak of,
yep,
just a week ago right here in the Kanawha Valley at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center, winning state championship over another great program, Oak Glen. Hard hit, and that will be a point as the freshman of the year, Olivia Batch, scores. To St. Ursula High School, Curtis, Ohio, in the state Final Four. Faith Kiefer out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, 2 sports star in high school, will serve it for Wheeling. Lana Wilson, number 33, with the return there for Wesleyan, but a point for the Cardinals.
Yeah, great pass right at the net, in system, quick middle, no block to slow it down, just straight down to the floor.
Kiefer with
Great
the serve.
Great pass. Ooh! Now that's what I saw at Philip Barber. Quick middle set, and she just hammered that into the deep 2 zone, the deep middle. Dennison,
as they like to say, with some authority, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Serving will be Alana Wilson here out of Statesville, North Carolina. Oh, you love the way Batch goes up, don't you? The freshman of the year.
They have there's several kids, great approaches, very powerful, long strides, big leapers. Net violation there on Wesleyan on the block attempt, giving the ball on the point to Wheeling.
Served by Batch. Batch with a great effort there, goes down, but point for Wesleyan, 11-5.
That was a nice cut shot. Took a little something off, probably flipped her thumb there, left to right. Got that ball to come down quick opposite.
So here is Emily Dennison, 5'11" sophomore, came out of Philip Barber High School. Well, that was just one of those. Faith Kiefer, she looked, she said, I know it.
Yep.
Balls take funny bounces no matter the sport, right?
Yes, they do.
So just a hammer shot there by Katie Wilkins for Wheeling.
Yeah, a little slide offense. Took that middle and slid her out there towards the weak side and did it quickly. Low set. Hard for the defense to adjust that fast.
In the alignment here, again, they take the libero out. Serving it up is Bella DeBar for Wheeling. And DeBar there with the pass. Maddie Winters, senior out of New Martinsville, Magnolia High School. 1,000 career kills. Earned that mark against Ohio Dominican. She was the Mountain East Conference Freshman of the Year. Back now she is a senior, suddenly a senior in her career. It's a 14-6 lead here. DeBar will serve.
Yeah, just not moving the feet on serve receive that last time by Wesleyan.
DeBar out of Brunswick, Ohio. She was an all-county, all-conference performer in high school. Strong hit for Wesleyan. And give it to Albrecht, the Wheeling native.
I've been impressed with Dennison's back row play, too, for Wesleyan. She's put multiple balls on the money so far from the back row.
Lena Kelly has checked in for Wesleyan. She's on that all-freshman team, along with London Upchurch, Kaya White, Bella Duvall, Olivia Batch, Donnie Kunkel, Emily Kubler and Kaylee Chrisman make up that all freshman team. Upchurch from Charleston, White from West Liberty, Duvall from Fairmont State, Batch from Wheeling, Kunkel and Kubler both from Frostburg, Chrisman from Glenville State, and again Kelly playing here for the Bobcats. 15-7 lead, and Wheeling on the serve there with Neeson.
Wheeling has ran the slide play 3 times and executed all 3 times. 3 for 3 on that offensive play.
Neeson at the moment, 7 assists for the Cardinals.
Oh, nice dig. Oh, hesitation after that. Oh, it's just in this sport, you know, you have to be able to react and think super fast, and any hesitation whenever you're at this level with speed is just gonna kill you. So it was a great dig by the libero, just couldn't get it after that.
Yeah, Samantha Comer with the hammer shot there. Comer played 3 seasons at Notre Dame before making her way to Wheeling. A good strong hit there by Brooke Axe, sophomore out of York, PA. 370 points coming in. Each team with 8 kills at the moment. 5 digs for Wheeling, 3 for Wesleyan. 16-9 set here.
That's a second net violation on Wesleyan. They actually got the block point, but since they were in the net on the follow-through, gives it back to Wheeling with the point.
Serving here will be Goral. Out of Greenwood, Indiana. She had 22 digs in a match last year against West Virginia State. Going up with that tap, and Wesleyan did a pretty good job playing it, but just couldn't ultimately control it. And so we saw that real hard shot by Comer, and then just a little soft tap over the net.
Yeah, big difference here early is that Wheeling Central is not making hitting errors, and Wesleyan has made at least 4 of those, if not 5 hitting errors. So that's a big difference in the start of this match.
Defending champs on top, 18-9. Back in a moment to Institute. Malia Goral will serve here for Wheeling. They lead West Virginia Wesleyan 18-9. Well, that is quite the shot there. Olivia Batch, boy, just knowing where to play it and where the defense wasn't.
You have to have a really good vertical leap to be able to get up enough to create that angle all the way opposite and get it that close to the net. And you have to have a lot of skill and touch. That was impressive.
19-9 lead for the Cardinals. Well, great effort there by Kendall. Placement there by Wesleyan, and makes it a 19-10.
They were fortunate to get that point. You know, there was not communication on the serve receive. Ended up with a bad pass out of system, but made the best of it there with the swing and the zone and the seam.
And Wilson with the kill, and Muschler got the assist.
Big block, big block.
Mackenzie Reynolds, who is from Buchanan, started her career at Glenville. Was was right there, but it was Dennison who actually made the play. And the Cardinal dropping it in there, and Bobcats can't handle it. 20-11. Total attack 16 for Wheeling, 22 for Wesleyan. Wheeling with 12 kills, 9 for the Bobcats. Good job there at the net. 10-point edge now for Wheeling.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark, I don't know these teams that well, but that I would have thought that would have went right to Dennison in the middle because she's not been stoppable yet.
And Dennison there, nice job on the dig by Shy Pate, who played her high school volleyball at a very good program, Greenbrier East there in Lewisburg for Matt Savage.
Yeah, excellent head coach, and a guy that really does a good job of promoting volleyball throughout the state of West Virginia. He's definitely a champion for our sport.
Not a bad basketball coach either.
No, he's not. He's a good one.
Great dig there by Kiefer. Here's Neeson. Keeping alive is Grafton for the Bobcats. And give the point there to Wilson. 22-12. And that will have Wilson serving here for head coach Nancy Wheeler. She turned Penn State Fayette volleyball program into a juggernaut for 19 years. 8 titles in 9 seasons. She's coached the sport for 20 years at all levels and knows it inside and out. And trying to, use all that knowledge here to upset Wheeling here today. But in this first set right now, the Cardinals with the 23-12 advantage. Going up high there is Kendall. 24-12, set point here coming up for Wheeling.
Yeah, nice block there by number 8.
Kendall checking out. Here's Batch, the freshman of the year on the serve.
Nice swing.
Beautiful swing.
Dennison again.
Yeah, Dennison's done a lot here for Wesleyan in this first set.
Yeah, she has kills from all 3 positions in the front row. That shows her, dynamic ability.
24-13. Good dig there by Barrett Jones for Wheeling.
Hey, we've got a nice point going here, Mark. A lot of back and forth. Good block. Oh.
Well, great job there by both teams, but it will be Wheeling taking the first set 25-13, and that was Allie Finch with the set winning point there for the Cardinals. So 25-13, that is how the first set goes. 22 attacks for Wheeling, 31 for Wesleyan. But how about Wheeling in the hitting percentage there?
Yeah, it's like whenever I watch them in warm-ups, they're like, ooh. And then whenever they're playing, I didn't go, wow, for any one swing. But they're just good. They're just consistent. They're not going to hit it out. They're smart. They dinked some. They rolled some. They swung some. Their defense is good. They're just, obviously you can tell why they're the number 1 seed. They just have a really nice all-around team.
And the top seed in the North, and they won the North Division, got honored before this match started against West Virginia Wesleyan. So we played one set. We head to the second, and we return to Institute in a moment.
Time of year again when things start to cool down. But here at Yes Chevy and Yes Ford, the dealer is not beating us. I'm Keith Powell, and I want to help you lower your current monthly payment, have a down payment that's just $99, and get a lifetime warranty with fast and easy credit approval. That's right, don't freeze up over huge down payments. You can ride away for just $99 today. Get pre-approved at KeithSaysYes.com. Only at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Fairmont State University is a great place. A cozy campus surrounded by nature and outdoor adventure. An authentic school filled with friendly people who are down to earth. People who roll up their sleeves, help each other out, get stuff done, and have fun doing it. That's what makes Fairmont State such a great place. It's a great place to make friends for life and a great place to soar. Learn more at fairmontstate.edu.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Back inside here at the Walker Convocation Center on the beautiful campus of West Virginia State University. It is Wesleyan and Wheeling, our match number 2, opening day of this 3-day event here in Institute, along with veteran coach Chris Michael, our great crew of Mark Martin. Chris, what jumped out at you there in that 25-13 win for Wheeling?
I thought the big difference, and I kind of referenced it one time there kind of early, was just the hitting errors. Wesleyan just had too many hitting errors, plus a couple service errors, and that's something that Wheeling's just not going to do. Apparently, they played a pretty clean set, very efficient hitting, very efficient serving, not hurting themselves, not giving points. And when you don't give points up at this level and you make the other team earn every point they give, it's difficult.
Jalen West out of Coshocton, Ohio, a sophomore, will have the opening serve of this second set, and she goes long.
Yeah, I mean, trying to serve a deep serve to put pressure on them, okay, I like that thought, but you got to keep it in play. You just can't give easy points to a team that's this good.
Riley Kendall now serves it up for the Cardinals.
Another hitting error. Good pass by Dennison to start the point. Block by Wheeling, and then a hitting error into the net. Wesleyan, there's no questioning that. The players, did that really not get blocked? No, I don't think so. That was right in front of us. That was all net.
It was Jayla Cowherd who hit it into the net out of Lebanon, Kentucky for the Bobcats.
Nice tool shot there. Rolled right down the chest of number 22. She couldn't close down her body to the net there.
So the libero for Wesleyan, Alexis Moschler. Bonner Springs, Kansas. And you said it a moment ago, Chris, and now here it is, Wesleyan giving points away to the Cardinals.
Yeah, the big Cardinal sin in volleyball is missing serves. You're going to hit one here and there out of bounds. You're going to get blocked a few times, but you just can't miss serves.
Well, there was no pun intended there, was there?
Yeah, no, there was not actually on that one. Good catch by you.
Strong hit for the Cardinals.
Yeah, number 15. That was a sideways swing. I mean, that looked unorthodox, but man, that was effective.
On the serve here for Wheeling is Gorel.
Net on number 15 for Wheeling, a little over-aggressive on her block there.
Again, when you talk about Wesleyan, there's certainly an individual standing out early on is Dennison. She did a nice job there on the back row.
Yeah, she's had a good game to start this day. She's passing well. She's had kills from every position.
Going up strong there, Wilson. Now the Cardinals attack.
2 chances to get this. Good block.
They do a good block there on Cowherd's attempting Cowherd, tipping it over.
Good decision to go ahead and take that over on the second ball.
Well, keep this one going. Great job there by Moschler. On the dig.
That ball's out, and she couldn't keep her platform in, and that's unfortunate. You need all those if you're Wesleyan to go your way, and a ball that's going to go out probably by 5 or 10 feet is touched by the black line player.
Now that goes off Faith Grafton. So Faith Kiefer will serve here.
Nice pass in the hole.
At the net. Nancy Wheeler making a switch here, and it will be Sarah McCall who will do the serving here. McCall, Elizabeth, Pennsylvania native, and Kendall there on the receive.
Another block. Oh, that might have been a pancake right in front of us, Mark, and I think they missed that one. I think she got that up with a pancake and, just put her palm right on the floor, let the ball hit her fingers and pop up, and I think they blew the whistle too early on that. Oh, let's see a replay. Yeah, it looked clean. It was kind of hard to see on replay because of where it was at, but another block.
Wheeling with a 7-3 advantage here, and Batch will serve. Excellent job there. Dennison was right in the mix.
Oh, that was a big swing, but such great timing by Dennison. That ball just went straight to the ground. Those are the ones that just, you want to flex your chest on.
Dennison just a sophomore. 7-4. Wilson on the serve.
Great serve. That was down. That was on the floor. That was an ace.
No great effort there by Batch, the freshman of the year. So Christy Benner, 720, 164. All-time winningest coach among all sports at Wheeling. And in all the championships of the Mountain East Conference and the national championship in 2015. 7-5 Wesleyan.
What a dig.
Get within a point here of the Cardinals.
Good free ball down the line. They are perfect, Mark. That slide play from middle out to the towards the referee stand has worked for them every single time. 5 for 5, I believe, on that play. You create a really good angle for the hitter and a tough angle for the blocker when you run those plays, and that they're really taking advantage of it.
And just joining us, Wheeling winning the first set 25-13. And right now an 8-6 count. Changes being made for Wheeling.
Nice pass on the hole. Oh, man, another big roof block by Wesleyan. Straight down. Number 27.
Yeah, Brooke Axe out of York, PA.
They're turning the tide in the block game. You know, Wheeling owned the block game in the first set. Now Wesleyan coming alive with their blocks.
At the net.
Oh,
Bobcats.
No hitter there. That was a good chance for Wesleyan there to score an extra point, really, that they almost didn't deserve, but such a great up. But then, you know, just an odd play to where the ball went after the second contact and nobody home.
Yeah. Albrecht went long on it, and we have a break here in the action. 9-7 lead, Wheeling looking to go up 2-0 against the Bobcats.
Welcome to your home among the hills. At West Virginia Wesleyan College, you'll unearth new passions, be exposed to fresh perspectives, and find what drives you. This place of discovery is where you can become a scientist, a leader, an athlete, a performer, a friend. Opportunities include research, internships, and study abroad. Plus, our vibrant community makes for experiences you'll never forget. Discover yourself at West Virginia Wesleyan College.
It's that time of year again when things start to cool down. But here at Yes Yummy and Yes Ford, the deals are tough. I'm Keith Powell, and I want to help you lower your current monthly payment, have a down payment that's just $99, and get a lifetime warranty.
Carly Neeson, who has the assist record for Wheeling, serving for the Cardinals. And a good hit there by Albrecht, who sent that one long right before we went to the break. She comes back there and gets the point.
Yeah, that was good in-system pass on the money. The middle blocker had to hold because they could set quick middle, and then she got a one-on-one on the outside, went right down the line for a beautiful kill.
Serving for Wesleyan, Jalen West. And Maddie Winters strong at the net.
Once again, they ran the slide play. Another kill off the block, 2 shot. Perfect on that particular play. No block there, into the net. Another hitting error for Wesleyan. If Wesleyan's going to have to adjust their block against that slide set and block that down just a little bit more to create a better angle for them and make that slide hit the liner, they're just going to keep losing points on that play.
Riley Kendall. And a good comeback here for the Bobcats to make it 10-9.
Yeah, that was perfect timing. Right on top of that quick set and quick swing, and just you can't defend that whenever it's that perfect of timing.
Moschler will serve. And the Bobcats within 1 here in this second set. Will you get this second set? You are Nancy Wheeler's crew, and then you really start believing. Obviously, it was a strong first set for Wheeling. Go a little long there. That opportunity to even it out. The Wheeling now with a 12-10 advantage.
Yeah, that's their second or third hitting error of this set. And again, those are tough giveaways whenever you have to try to play perfect volleyball.
Goral serving here. Dennison with the set. Wilson, strong hit over the net. Well, doing all she could there was Jalen West, but that was coming at her at high rate speed.
Yeah, for sure. At nearly a center court violation there on the setter from Wheeling. She had about a half an inch left of her foot on the liner. It would have been a violation.
Goral back to work here.
Dennison
the serve department.
Another perfect pass, sorry, Mark, by Dennison.
Yeah, Dennison just does it all, and strong hit. Hits the court, and it's a 14-10 lead.
That's the second kill that young lady's had, where she just is kind of twisting from the side and hits it down really fast. It's very unorthodox, but it's very good.
Kendall keeps it alive, and that one struck by Comer. That was right there, Chris. I mean, right there. And that gives Wheeling 15, and they have the 5-point edge here on Wesleyan. Back in a moment to Institute.
Time of year again when things start to cool down. But here at Yes Chevy and Yes Ford, the deals are tough. I'm Keith Powell, and I want to help you lower your current monthly payment, have a down payment that's just $99, and get a lifetime warranty with fast and easy credit approval. That's right, don't freeze up over huge down payments. You can ride away for just $99 today. Get pre-approved at KeithSaysYes.com, only at Yes Chevy in Hurricane and Yes Ford in Huntington.
What's possible when you have the freedom to explore things that inspire you? To be a part of a community that supports and challenges you? Where can you go to find the space and time to reach your goals? Who can you become when you're able to make connections in a place where you belong? Find out what's possible at Frostburg State University.
Well, the incredible run by Wheeling started in 2013, defeating Fairmont State. Did it again in 2014 and 15 and 16 over the Falcons. West Liberty falls to the Northern Panhandle rival in 2017. It was a win over Charleston in 2018, Urbana in 2019, Fairmont in 2020, and West Virginia State in 21. 22 Charleston, and a year ago West Virginia State.
All right, what we just saw, Mark, is one of the things about my sport I do not like. That was a throw by the power hitter. She just caught it in her hand and threw it down the line, and our game has kind of transitioned to that a little bit, and I don't like it because you can't defend that. There is not a defense that can defend when a high-level athlete like that just basically has the ball in her fingers, and it hits prolonged contact and just directs it where she wants it to. And, I harp on that all the time to anybody that'll listen to me. I just don't like that about our game. Good to her for being able to do it considering what's called today, but I don't think it's good for our game.
Faith Kiefer on the serve here. Here's Dennison. Dennison right there strong at the net, but it will go to the Cardinals in the serve department here. Kiefer back at it, 17-11 count.
Yeah, they're saying that didn't get blocked. Thought it did, but maybe it didn't. They called for context there on Wesleyan. That definitely got blocked.
Wilson with Kiefer on the return.
Man, that's the third time, Mark, that Wesleyan has tipped a ball in the back row that was going out of bounds. And I know it's hard. It's split-second decisions, but that's tough.
Katie Wilking has 7 kills for Wheeling, and Batch has 6, and Wheeling leads it by 7. We return in a moment to the Walker Convocation Center.
For 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community. The health plan. Here for you.
Kiefer on the serve, and how about the former Philip Barber Colt, Emily Dennison, with the kill.
Yeah, she's looked very impressive today. I think she needs more swings. You got to be diverse at this level because you can't let a block line just sit on one hitter. So I know you got to spread it around, but they just really haven't had much of an answer for her. She's looked really good.
Bella DeBar will serve. Cranking right along here. Batch with the kill there.
Yeah, that's the second time at least that she's hit the line, so that's obviously something that she has in her game, and that's big-time, high-level stuff.
Batch with 7 kills, Wheeling with 24. Wesleyan has 19 kills. Going up, and nice return there by Batch.
No block, 4 contacts. Yeah, that was a great overhead You know, you could say that was an overhead dig because it really was. It was beautifully done.
Yeah, I mean, Mackenzie Reynolds, I mean, she had something on it there from Wesleyan. So the Bobcats serving here, Alana Wilson. Could be trouble. Great job there by Wesleyan. That was Faith Grafton. Tremendous job running into one of their tables along courtside here where the Mountain East Conference folks are situated. Jonathan Griffin, Chuck McGill, to the associate commissioners. These young athletes are just resilient.
Yes, they are.
Nothing seems to faze them. Sarah McCall on the serve here for Wheeling. Wesleyan comes away with the point, and who's right in the mix there? Chris Dennison.
Exactly right. She's just been really good today. I'd like to see her get more sets for her. Unfortunately, she's in the back row now. Even though she's been really good passing, they're missing her hitting, obviously, when she's back there.
Dennison with 6 kills on the day, a couple of blocks. She serves. Kiefer with the pass there, and Winters goes up high there on the shot across the net, and a block by the Cardinals.
That's the first time that Wesleyan's actually defended the slide play. Granted, Wheeling did not actually hit that time. They tipped, and that was read well, but then blocked well by number 22 for Wheeling.
And Maddie Winters, now a senior for this great Wheeling program, stayed right up there in the Ohio Valley, Northern Panhandle to continue her athletic career. A little strong on that one. 21-15. Going to be Jalen West going back there. She's got the ball now, and she will serve here. .62 total attacks by Wesleyan, 50 by Wheeling. 25 kills for Wheeling and 20 for the Bobcats. Error's been big here in this one, Chris, throughout the day. 14 for Wesleyan, 15, and 5 for Wheeling.
Yeah, and when you're trying to upset somebody of this caliber, you just can't miss serves, and you can't, have an extraordinary amount of hitting errors.
22-15. Good job, but going up high there is Grafton. Good job by Wesleyan, but Grafton coming away there with the point, and that makes it 23-15.
Yeah, watching this match, I wish a lot of high school athletes could watch these teams play so that they would realize 2 things. You don't need to move your platform much whenever you get a serve or a hit, and you need to swing at blocks.
Strong return by Wesleyan. And the Bobcats stay alive here at 23-16.
A lot of kids at the high school level want to move their platform and finish and swing after the ball contacts, and a lot of high school athletes will back down from blocks after they get blocked a couple times.
Wheeling a point away from taking this second set against Wesleyan. Serving it drops, and Wheeling has come away with the victory here in this second set, 25-16.
Yeah, you look at the attacks up on the board, and Wesleyan actually had 4 more attacks, but Wheeling had 3 more kills, and they had a 300 hitting percentage, and you only had a 088 hitting percentage out of Wesleyan. So those numbers don't lie.
Lindsey James was on serve there for the Cardinals, and Christy Benner's crew now 1 set away from taking this match in defense of the many titles that they have won since 2013. So Wheeling and Wesleyan, we're set for our third set of this match, our second here at the 2024 Mountain East Conference Women's Volleyball Tournament, and it comes your way in just a moment from inside the Walker Convocation Center in Institute.
For over 4 decades, the health plan is called West Virginia Home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the health plan. Here for you.
The people here are fantastic.
My classmates rock.
I haven't met anybody that I don't like here. It is definitely a very diverse university.
My roommates from Sweden, Germany,
Caribbean, so many places.
The academics has been stellar as well.
The professors are very nice here.
Every single person within the classroom feels appreciated. The campus is absolutely beautiful.
Everything's a close, easy walk.
I will recommend this place to everyone.
I feel so at home here.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Say yes to officiating, and we talked about it in our first match, Chris, that you got to have great officials in all sports to make it be a true success. And the sport of volleyball got 4 outstanding ones here, and certainly can always use more.
Absolutely, and you can make good money in volleyball, and you don't have to run up and down a court. The action's right there in front of you. And, there's usually not this level of intensity where every single fan thinks they know every single call and they're on the officials. So I think, I really encourage people to get involved with the sport of volleyball, especially if you've played it or love it.
All right, so it is defending champ Wheeling University up 2-0 against the Bobcats from West Virginia Wesleyan. We begin this third set. Great to have you along here on MEC TV, along with Coach Chris Michael and our great crew. I'm Mark Martin.
I think that block ball actually went off of Wheeling's head coach's head. Her head. I think it went off her head.
Let's take a look here.
It did. She took it in stride. Of course,
I think Christy Benners probably had that happen a time or two in her great career. I talked to her before here, and I just left, and I just said, man, I just got to congratulate you again. What a career.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Phenomenal.
And Nancy Wheeler, she's got a lot of experience and really going to try to make things happen at Wesleyan. It takes time. Strong hit, great effort by Muschler, but just unable to get it to be returned.
Yeah, Wheeling has just continued to be very efficient. They don't make very many mistakes.
Tapping it over. Albrecht. No winners.
It's not going to get it that play. Yeah, you just give it right back to him in system.
Nice little dig there by Albrecht. Good return there by Dennison. Nice pass. And a great dig, and Wesleyan will come up with the point there. It was a pretty good battle.
And that was really a great set by number 14 for Wesleyan, because that pass chased her to the net, and she didn't get to actually face her setter. She backset that right behind her. It was really good.
Moschler on the serve.
The lift. I believe they're going to call a lift, yep. If that ball rolls up your arm or hand any, that's a lift. That's prolonged contact. It's got to just pop right off, and it rolled a little.
Dropping through. Moschler couldn't get to it.
I would argue, Mark, that was a lift. She actually took that and changed its direction. It wasn't just one nice motion, but it is what it is sometimes.
Riley Kendall will serve. Going down, that was as low as she could go, was Dennison.
Yeah, that's the first ace she's given up. She's been really good in receive.
Trying to field that. Dennison has an ace in this match. Kendall in a groove right now.
Yeah, that ball's just dying once it gets to the net. And see if she changes pace. It goes deeper here.
Moschler on the receive. Cardinals up 7-2. Look at Carly Neeson, and her career with the lead of assists, and you can see why. She's got 27 here on the day.
Yeah.
8-2. Back goes Kendall.
Yeah, I would rather see number 33 swing. I mean, you're going to get blocked some, but you got to use the block. You got to swing, stay aggressive.
Up top, and Olivia Batch, freshman of the year, showing why.
Yeah, this has got the feeling of this could get away from them really quickly here, if they're not careful.
Wheeling winning the first set 25-13, second set 25-16, up 9-2 here in the third set. They've won the Mountain East Conference Tournament Championship every year since the MEC was formed in 2013. And finally, the scoring run ends for the Cardinals.
Well, there was a substitution made, and the hitter that wasn't aggressive earlier, they subbed out, and there's a nice swing and tool shot. And sometimes that's part of sports.
Back it goes to the Cardinals.
I think Dennison is actually into the front row now, so let's see if they can get her some swings.
And so great play there at the net by Maddie Winters. Nice dig coming over here, and outstanding effort by Batch. Sarah McCall heads in. McCall will serve here. She is a senior. In these two met in the regular season, Wheeling winning it in straight sets. That match was played in Buchanan 25-17, 25-11, 25-17. Now Wesleyan has shaved the deficit in half here at 10-5.
That play was insanely athletic by Dennison. She thought it was going to be a quick swing. It was a tip, and she stayed in the air long enough to still block it.
A little too strong there by Batch. Bobcats, a little bit of a run here.
There's that slide again, Mark. Money.
Katie Wilking. Heading out for Wheeling is number 16, Samantha Comer, and Faith Kiefer comes in.
I'm surprised Wesleyan hasn't blocked down towards the middle more on that slide, just given too big of a gap between the middle blocker and the outside blocker. There's Dennison again with the block. That is out. Another kill for Dennison.
So Dennison now with 6 kills on the day. Serving is Mackenzie Reynolds. With Batch, she's a freshman. And does she have power or what?
Yeah, and she's
a freshman.
Yeah, and she's really effective on the line. That's really, really a good shot for her. More kids need to develop it.
And again, just what she has done already this season as Kendall goes up strong and produces the point there for Wheeling to make it 13-7. Batch on the serve. Pass by Dennison.
These line judges are all over it. As soon as that ball hit that pin, it was like both officials waving their flags, pointing, and they were on it.
Another serve by Batch. Dennison goes up high. Batch with the dig. And then with authority is Riley Kendall.
Two shots that Wesleyan has not been able to defend or have an answer for. The line shot from the power position and the middle shot out of the slide.
34 kills for Wheeling. 15-7 into the net. Make it 16-7. Timeout here on the court. Wheeling trying to finish off Wesleyan here in our second match of the day. University of Charleston winning earlier 16-7 at the Walker Convocation Center on MEC TV.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain.
I love that commercial with all the great institutions in the Mountain East Conference. Two great ones here, Wheeling and West Virginia Wesleyan. And Wheeling, one of the more successful sports programs of all sports in the Mountain East Conference. Women's volleyball, they have owned it. And right now, a 17-7 advantage here in the third set. Wheeling winning the first 25-13, second 25-16. Wesleyan trying to make something happen here.
Unofficially, Wheeling has run the slide play 9 times and scored 8 times. That is impressive. And also, I haven't seen the adjustment that I hope to see out of Wesleyan to block down more to get a better angle block on that.
Serving here is Dennison for West Virginia Wesleyan. One ace today. I mean, when Kendall skies, and it's right in front of us, and we just watch, and all you can really say in your mind is look out.
Her backswing is beautiful. It's perfect. She rotates those shoulders back, gets that airplane opened up, and then just wham, as she bring it forward. It's perfect. It's great.
Bella DeBar will be the server here for the Cardinals, up 10. Dennison, strong, had two great West Virginia high school volleyball players right there at the net in Dennison, who played at Philip Barber, Maddie Winters, who played at Magnolia.
Yep. All right, what happened just now was Wesleyan was called for an over-the-net violation. They tried to block a ball that the setter for Wheeling was trying to actually set. Now, if that setter attacks it, they can block it. But if she makes that attempt to set and they touch that, it's a violation, and that's what was called right there.
19-8, Wheeling on top. Timeout here in Institute.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Our mission as educators is to help you grow, explore, and achieve your aspirations. When our seniors graduate, they receive more than just a diploma. They leave Wheeling University with clarity, purpose, and the confidence that they need to succeed through.
DeBar on the serve for Wheeling. Wesleyan trying to keep this thing alive, and they get the point there. Coming up, we will have Frostburg and West Virginia State. That starts at 5. Concord and West Liberty will follow. Our good buddies Jack Withrow and Michael Schultz on the call for those showdowns. Going up high and scoring there is the Cardinals.
Yeah, by and large, Wesleyan has not been able to slow down the hitters from Wheeling. They did have a little moment there at the beginning of the second, and that's been about it in terms of slowing down their offense.
That was Allie Finch. Finch had the winning point earlier here.
Caught the setter in transition.
Good job by Barrett Jones there, keeping that alive, and go back at it, and then the dig attempt by DeBar, and it will be Wesleyan's point, and it's a 20-10 score here. That has Moschler serving. And Moschler out of Kansas. A diving attempt by Dennison, and it's a 21-10 count here.
Well, that was an impressive save by the setter to even get it to a position where they could attack it. That ball was passed so tightly.
So checking out Finch and Jones. Serving is Riley Kendall. Kendall, a two-time player of the year. Christy Benner's had 5 of those in her stretch as the head coach in Mountain East Conference play. In that national title in 2015, 23-10, 2 points shy of taking it here.
Way too many hitting errors by Wesleyan today, that's for sure.
Kendall serves, Dennison the pass. Ball drops in. Wesleyan with its 11th point here.
Most of Wesleyan's hitting errors have been into the net, not deep or out, but into the net.
Wheeling dating back to the old West Virginia Conference days and then through to the Mountain East Conference. At one point, Chris, they had a 219 straight conference victory streak.
Wow, that is impressive. You got to have some, you got to be good, and you have to have a little luck to get that kind of streak.
219 in a row. Wow.
Gee whiz.
Fairmont with Coach Travis Hinkle, they stopped that streak. Someone trying to stop a streak of championships for Wheeling. And Wheeling a point away from advancing to semifinal Friday. Match point. Serving it up here, Gorel. A good job there by Jayla Cowherd, the Lebanon, Kentucky senior. Keeps Wesleyan alive here, 24-12. So that will have Sarah McCall on the serve. Kendall to Neeson.
That'll do it.
And that is going to do it. 3 straight victories between Wesleyan and Wheeling victorious in 3 in a row, and they will advance to the semifinals. They'll meet up with the University of Charleston tomorrow evening, and that will be at 7:30, and we'll try to keep the run going and hopeful of playing for a championship once more, and they have won it all every year of the MEC since 2013. Chris Michael, thoughts on this one as Wheeling takes it 3-0?
2 main things I noticed about Wheeling. Number 1, their block line's really good. It's active, it's long. It just contests everything, slows everything down, puts fear into the mind of the hitters. And number 2, they don't make a lot of self-inflicted mistakes. They don't miss many serves. They don't miss many hits into the net or out. You know, and that is going to allow you to be in every single match you play on the road, at home, neutral site. That impressed me the most.
Well, 24th victory of the season for Wheeling. Wesleyan's campaign comes to an end at 15-15. But if you're Nancy Wheeler, you got to feel good about, hey, you got an opportunity to play in this tournament. That always bodes well for a program, regardless of the situation.
Absolutely. Anytime that you can put together a quality enough regular season to be able to put yourself in this position, you have to feel good about those things. And today they were the big underdog, and I'm sure they knew that. So it's nothing to hang your head on losing to a team of the quality of Wheeling. That's for sure.
All right. Be sure to join us later today here on MEC TV for coverage of the 2024 Mountain East Conference Women's Volleyball Tournament. Frostburg State, the number 4 team in the north, will meet up with the number 1 team from the south, West Virginia State, playing on its home court. And then the nightcap will be West Liberty, the number 2 team from the north, colliding with the number 3 team from the south in Concord. Again, semifinals tomorrow evening at 5 and 7:30, and the championship will be at 6 o'clock. Well, Chris Michael, always great talking volleyball with you, and outstanding work here today. And I know you'll be back for the championship Saturday evening, but delight being with you here on this Thursday afternoon, my man.
Hey, the state of West Virginia is lucky to have a treasure like you, and it's a pleasure to be able to sit courtside and call volleyball with you today, my friend.
All right, Chris, look forward to it. Hopefully we can do it again down the road. So that's going to do it for our analyst, Chris Michael, our great crew. This is Mark Martin. We say so long for the Walker Convocation Center here in Institute on the campus of West Virginia State University. We've been watching live coverage here on MEC TV of the 2024 Mountain East Conference Women's Volleyball Tournament. Wheeling, the defending champs, moving on to the semifinals tomorrow evening with the victory over West Virginia Wesleyan. We say so long for now from here in Institute.